Jesus calls us the salt of the earth. We got to figure out what that means. It's time for Grace Points. So, I'm in my 40s now, and the truth is I can't really do salt the way that I used to. You have to be more conscious about those things now. I have to worry about heart health and all those other things about your body, and that's tough because I'm a salt person. I don't really do sugary snacks. I'm not into like candies and ice creams and all that. It has their place. What I really love is like a good salty snack, and like my favorite vegan snack is plain Lay's potato chips. Don't judge me, but they are. Please don't go out and buy any right now because it's definitely not a healthy snack. But I'm a salty person. That's who I am. But God calls on us to be salty. Even though I can't really handle salt the way that I want to, God calls on us to be salty as Christians. Matthew chapter 5 verse 13 tells us in the words of Christ, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by men." Jesus says you're supposed to be salty. And what does that mean for us? Well, in ancient times, salt was known for three things, and I want you to write these down, get a pen. This is important to your life as a Christian and how you exercise, how you actually show your Christianity to the world around you. It was known for three things. Number one, it was known for purity. In fact, in ancient days, they said that salt was made of the two purest things in the world, the sun and the sea. It was known for its purity. And as a Christian, we should be known for our purity. In fact, we can't be effective if our lives don't show the purity of Christ in them. I'm not saying you're perfect, you'll make mistakes, and His grace is sufficient. But I need you to understand this. This is really important. Sometimes we disregard the importance of purity in the life of the Christian. We have to be known for the way that we talk, the way that we live, the way that we influence the world around us. We should be seen as a picture, as evidence of the purity of Christ in the world. So right now you've got to take an inventory of your life and kind of reconsider what are the areas where I am not as diligent about the purity, my language or my lifestyle or whatever it is. My life should show the purity of Christ. Number two, salt was known for its preserving qualities, for its preservation. People use it to preserve meats and things like that, but it was also known for its health benefits. It had this antiseptic quality. It preserves, and we should be the same. When it comes to the influence of our lives, the atmosphere of our lives, wherever we have been planted, we should be the influence that comes in with a cleansing presence. We should be that influence that walks into the room and there's a breath of fresh air when we come in. When we go into a room, it should bring a peace, a harmony. We should be the cleansing presence in our environment. And the last thing is this, probably most important thing for us, salt was known for its flavor. That's right, it's known for its flavor. Salt is known for enhancing the natural flavors of the food that you sprinkle it on. And the same should go for you. You should be the spice of this life. In fact, Christianity is the spice of life. In every environment, you should be bringing out, enhancing the natural flavor of that environment. You should be the joy, the happiness. You should be able to bring the peace of knowing Jesus in your environment. The problem is, too many of us have encountered Christians or a type of Christianity that instead of adding spice to life, instead of adding joy and peace and happiness, it took it away. We have experienced Christianity that took the flavor out of life. So now I want you to work to counteract that. I want you to be the flavor, the purity, the preservation of your environment. Because Jesus says, if we're not doing that, we're useless as Christians. And I want to be effective in my belief. So anyway, I know you have a full day. I have one too. It was great seeing you today. I'll see you next week. This is Grace Points. God bless you.